Hey YouTubers, here we are. Yeah, we started the stream about 5 minutes ago, but yeah, we didn't go
Yeah.
live. So here we
Another
are
reason to
now.
join the Discord, folks. You hear it live all the time.
Yes, yes we do. So if you tuned
Yes,
into
sir.
YouTube, I know our massive audience, I'm sorry for being 5 minutes late, but here we are. Now let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see who's in there. Oh, nobody, so it didn't matter anyway.
There you
It's all
go.
good. I think we got 4 views, 5 views yesterday. It was probably the founders
Yeah.
watching the video.
Massive, massive.
Yeah, at this
On
point,
the
it's
on the Monday market open, by the way, which had a very nice set of moves up and down. So yeah, I guess people like to find other information that they
yeah.
get wrecked with.
Well, that's why here at Alpha Trading, we just hey one trader at a time. Look at Tesla go
That's right.
pre-market. So
That's right.
when I first popped on the charts about 8:30, Tesla was down to about 117 pre-market, or I think it was right, yeah, 117.8 or something. It's up now pre-market. It is up now. Look at the dollar. Look at the dollar. So the dollar's starting to spill out a little bit. I'm telling you. So, like I already said, but wasn't live on YouTube, this dollar gets trapped up below, I'd say 103, stays below 103 for the day, maybe even drops down below the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. We're going to have another green day in the markets. We definitely are. You can see this little turn down right here. I mean, everything's, the E-minis are starting to pump. Tesla pre-market's flying up. 121 now, closed at 119.7 yesterday. What's going on here? Yeah, Bitcoin and Solana are turning up on that little couple 15-minute candle dollar down move. Yeah, people are like, oh man, there can't be that much like, what's a good word to use? Not correlation, but just the strength of the dollar. I think a lot of new traders don't understand how important the monitoring the Dixie really is, because it is definitely going to have a massive impact on these assets. So yeah, it's always good. And I've been talking for I don't know a month now that the charts on the dollar do not look good. Right, our charts do not look good. It looks like the dollar wants to move down. It's definitely on macro time frames. There is a lot of bear div, and it's just looking weak, looking real weak. So this could be a market turnaround. Really could. Could be the climb. Could be the climb, like the old thumbnail says. Let's see. Here we go. Micro's starting to move. Coinbase pre-market up a little bit. Not like Tesla, man. Tesla's starting to move here. There goes Solana and Bitcoin. Starting to fly. But we'll go over these real quick again since we're live on YouTube now. Let's see. Where was I? I mean, let's start with SPY. SPY had a nice move yesterday at the open, that dollar showing weakness, and then just bled out the rest of the day. But you can see right at the end of the day, the dollar showed strength. It got up around first standard deviation. Yeah. Oh no, wait a minute. Good Lord. It got trapped under, got back up above the bottom side of the first standard deviation. So it did show a little strength there. I think so these assets pulled back a little bit. Oh, is the dollar going to pump? What's happening? Should we close these positions? Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it had this massive pullback. Ended up closing down a little bit. All right, SPY was down. I mean, let's just say even down 22 cents. All right. Although Russell and triple Qs were up a little bit. I mean, nothing to really speak of. 0.6%, 0.17%. Let's see. Oil's been stuck in this little range here. In between, actually, I think it's like 72 and 76. Not really interested in trading oil. Metals right now. Gold's up. Gold's up $3.50. I'm sure the gold bugs are excited. The rest of the metals are down a little bit. Yesterday, Tesla was up at one time, I believe, about 9% or something. Closed the day up almost 6% at 119.77. Google was up 0.7%. Apple was up 0.4%. Meta and Netflix were down. Meta down 0.4%. Netflix down 0.1%. Let's see. Uber and Lyft had a good day. Uber was up 3.79%. Lyft up 6.37%. But we all know, big winner of the day, especially if you love crypto, Coinbase. One time, Coinbase was up, I believe, 19%. Closed up 15% at $38.27. From the lows of around 30. Good move for Coinbase. Good move as they're laying off people. So what are you going to do? Baba was up 3.1%. And yeah, Delta was up 2%. Interesting. I have to check some of that out. So yeah, here comes the dollar down. This is Tesla should start firing off here pre-market. SPY pulling up. SPY is pulling back up towards where it did close. It was down. It was down, I think it was like 386. The way it did, it dropped into this weekly range pre-market. Now it's back up out. That's good. That is good to see. 100%. Let's pop over here. Actually, boom. Let's get on the Dixie real quick. Change this up. Here we go. There's a Dixie. No, we don't want the 4 hour. Although, what's the 4 hour doing? Okay. Clean on both sides on the 4 hour. Nothing to speak of. I'm going to go up here on the weekly. Actually, monthly. Jump up here on the monthly. Here was all, the whole dollar bull run down here from like 88, right? Did nothing on the returns oscillator, but set up a bear div and finally got this nice spill on the monthly. What percentage drop? Let's take a quick peek. So far, yeah, 10%. 10%. Just, yeah. Dollar bulls are not happy about that. See if they can rebound. But what is it set up now on the monthly? I mean, really, it's set up some hidden bull div. So this will be interesting. Look at these fissures, man. These fissures are in lockstep, heading down. All of them are below the mean of the deviation bands. What's the volatility doing? Expanded, negatively correlated, starting to contract. You can see the dollar tried to walk up here this week already, but it's pulled back. It's pulled back down to the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace on the weekly candle, or on the monthly candle, sorry. Price action heading back into randomness. Interesting. You know what? On the monthly, I mean, look how shaky that was on the way up to the top. That variance. It's having an outlier to the downside right now on the monthly. And the Z-score is pretty high. Go back over there one more time. Yeah, look at the Z-score. Z-score is pretty high. There wasn't any outliers, though. Usually when you get an outlier, the bottom or the top or the bottom, you're going to make a move to the other side. And you can see Z-score has turned up, and there wasn't an outlier, so it's the weekly saying 222. And that weekly, right, the whole run, for at least from up here, I mean, it was setting up bear div. You had these little pullbacks playing out bear div, and as it builds over time, then you get the big flush. You get the big old flush. And the thing is, yeah, this thing did not, on the weekly, didn't set up any hidden bull, no bull div. All the fissures are still down. Predictor hasn't flipped. Volatility is just crushed on the weekly on the dollar. So the dollar has a move coming. When you get, and God, man, it's been for a month. This dollar volatility has been crushed, at least percentile. It is literally crushed for the last, at least a month, last 4 weeks. Volatility crushed. Let's see. Now, that being said, if the returns oscillator comes down here and you get a bounce off the zero mean right here, could be setting up some bull div on the weekly for a bounce. Let's see. Let me go to, let's just pop on the daily real quick. A little local read. Is it setting up? That's what I'm saying. It didn't, right? You can see the returns oscillator is clean on both sides. There's no bull div, no bear div. All the fissures are down. And they have just been this slide down right here. I mean, the fissures are very erratic. So is the return oscillator. Let's see. The DLP was definitely setting up some bull div, and it just made this little pop right here, right? Made this little pop at the end of last week. But other than that, I mean, it looks like it's spilling out again. Volatility contracting, heading into positive correlation. No trend at all. There hasn't been trend in the dollar. Wow, going all the way back. Let's see. Yeah, November 8th. November 8th was the last time, and that trend was to the downside. I'm sure you go over to the markets, look at November 8th. I'm sure we had a nice pump those couple days. Sure we did. Let's go. Where should we go to? SPY? Yeah. Let's go back. Where are you? Yeah, it's this move right here. It's a little ripper right here. That was when the dollar was. That's when that Dollar played to the downside. Very nice. Very nice. Exactly what I was looking for. Is there any... No. No, very interesting. What the hell, man? That's yeah. Let's look at the... I want to look at Spider, though. It was the same, though. Let's see. Yep, this little move right here. What is setting up right now? We are setting up a little bit of bear div on the SPY. All the fishers are up, though. It actually doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. Just going to continue to watch this dollar. See if it gets weak today. Because obviously, I want to see another green day in the markets. It'd be nice. It would be nice. What are you doing? Go over here. Let's pop this on. Where is the Dixie on the weekly? I mean, it is down here on the 2SD band. All right, here's the 33 power mean up here at 107. Where's the 3SD band at? Yeah, below 100. If I didn't know what I knew, I'd be like, man, this dollar could continue showing this weakness. But when you get down here to the bottom side or the top side, these 2SD bands around the reverse mean of log returns, there's a high probability this thing's going to mean revert. Is that going to be a mean reversion, though, is it going to go to the 33 power mean or all the way up to the reverse mean? That's at 113. I'll tell you what, if the dollar starts making its way back up there, these markets are going to get literally crushed. Crushed after it gets everybody excited. Everybody's going to get a smackdown. That is interesting. At the same time, though, we're a SPY above. That's good. You can see SPY tried to get back up above this 33 power mean. Actually, beginning of the week, right? I don't know. It had gapped up right above it. Man, it pulled back hard, though, after yesterday, didn't it? Let's go. Let's go, SPY. Get your butt up there. Tesla. Tesla's just been getting wrecked. Tesla's been getting wrecked. The last time there was a mean reversion, I mean, it dumped out hard. Right now, the reverse mean is up here at about literally up here about close to 160. Exactly where I need it to be. Go Tesla. Get your ass up there. You got 10 days, you little bastard. Elon, devs, do something. Do something, devs. And just like the dollar, I mean, Tesla was down here by the 2SD band. And just, wow. I mean, in my opinion, the selling has just got to be exhausted. A lot of selling was going on in Tesla. So weekly, see something. Yeah, monthly, it's way up there. Holy crap. Let's see the daily. I tell you what, this is probably getting a little closer, I would imagine. Yeah, here we go. This actually, I like. The predictors flipped on the daily. Reverse mean of log returns is heading towards this 33 power mean. It'd be nice to see a cross up there for sure. Obviously, it's probably about 5 days away. 4 days, maybe by the end of the week, actually. About to find out. But here's Tesla's current. Let's see here. This was yesterday's candle. Everybody's like, well, yeah, Tesla had a good day. Huh. What was the range? Well, you can see right here. Tesla literally gapped up above its 68.3 Laplace distribution range right there, right? Ran all the way to the second standard deviation, to the dollar. Pulled back, pulled back down to the top side of the first standard deviation. So Tesla's range yesterday was the 1SD up to the 2SD, right? To the top side, closed above. That's why I'm looking for some continuation today, to be honest. And right now, RMLR at 133. Tesla had a great move yesterday. Could it do it today? Be interesting to find out. But this power mean up here at 152. You can see what happened the last time it tested the power mean. Rejected. As soon as it dropped below that reverse mean of log returns too, man, it just slid to the downside to the 3SD band. Been going sideways ever since. Reacquiring these these deviation levels one at a time. Now it's back up above the first, really close to the RMLR. You got the 1 SD band to the top side right at the 33 power main. Tesla at 150 again. By the end of the week, I can see that happening. I really could. Let's jump over here. Let's look at the chart. Let's get a really good read on it. Okay. On the daily. Let's pop up here. Probably not going to get a lot of history. I just want to see, though. Is it setting up? I mean... All these fissures are down hard too, but this is the monthly. But look at the Z-score. Look at the Z-score. This down move, this outlier is through the confidence intervals. I mean, selling definitely exhausted. There we go. Here's all the bull div. And the fissures are up. The fissures are up. So you got bull div on the returns oscillator from this entire slide. Nice and level too. Lower highs. Or higher lows, my goodness. Higher lows. Look at the Z-score. Bull div. Volatility expanding, starting to slope back up positive. And this predictor is not flipped yet on the weekly. I'll tell you what, this thing makes another nice move today. You probably will see that predictor flip. Let's see the 5-day though. Yeah, what am I doing on the weekly chart? Where's the 5? This is the weekly chart. Same thing though. Lots of bull div. Lots of bull div on the 5-day. And I'll tell you what, 3 of the 4 fissures are down by the 3 SD band. But like that weekly chart, this 5-day definitely the predictor is not flipped. I do like though, it's a little different. The volatility fell off a cliff and the correlation broke why it happened. So we got this nice pull up here on the 5-day candle. Let's blow this up. Yeah, and look at the 5-day. Right now, this current 5-day candle, right? It dropped down to the 95.4 Laplace, pulled right back into the 68.3. All probabilities. There was a 95.4% chance that 5-day candle would not close above this area, and a 68.3% chance it'd pull back up into here. Probabilities were on your side to move back up. Okay, daily. Nice little pop. Boom, boom. Yeah, and that was a nice, right here on the daily, that was a nice quick little bull div rip. You can see how this happened. Returns oscillator too. But it's been setting up on the daily. And I was talking about this. Look how squirrely the returns oscillator got. Setting all these lower highs, or higher lows. How many times am I going to do this? And then another stab right here at the end. Pretty much. These fissures look good too. DLP looks good. Had a little bit of bull div on the bottom there too. And the predictor on the daily has flipped as price action's going back into randomness. Volatility expanded, positively correlated, going significant right now. We're going to see in 6 minutes how this chart changes. But Tesla, yeah. What's it doing pre-market right now? Yeah, up to almost 121. So let's go back over here. Let's see why. Let's see how this 4-hour closed. With an outlier. With an outlier indeed. And did not set any bear div like that. No hidden bear, no bear. Fissures are all up. DLP finally made its way back up. DLP is just now cracking the top side. This whole down move on the 4-hour chart, not the whole down move, but from right here was setting up bull div. Setting up bull div. And I'll be honest, so were the fissures. Fissures don't usually do it. I mean, when they do, take notice. Let's see, so that's good. But yeah, there's still an outlier. I want to see if this outlier continues. You can see the last 4 hour of the day yesterday, right? Had the little pullback. Total random price action. Correlations breaking here. Starting to slope back up positive with an expansion in volatility. I mean, this is a no-brainer. This thing's moving up pre-market. Where I would imagine, let me take one more peek at this dollar. There's a lot of things that are down. What is SPY broke back up yet? No, not quite. Close though. 90 minute, huh? Yeah, I like that. That variance coming down, negatively correlated, got at the end of the day there, kept that thing just didn't pull back as much as a lot. I mean, look at SPY. SPY gave away its whole move. Tesla, not even close. It kept most of it. And that's good. I'm sure you go over on to the 90-minute on SPY, you'll see exact opposite probably. You'll probably see that positively correlated. Let me see here. Volatility,
It's got a
just
positive drift holding it up.
well, I mean that variance coming. Tesla, the variance coming down, negatively correlated. I mean, in my opinion, that's what really kept it from sliding outside of the 68.3. I mean, it stayed in the 68.3 Laplace distribution ranges the last 3 90-minute candles for that reason, pretty much. Where a lot of other stuff really from the move they made pre-market and throughout the day, they gave it up the last like 4-hour candle. A lot of them did. The indices for sure. But look at the volatility. These 90-minute candles just flat. Look at the correlation. Yeah, I mean the correlation right here when it went flat, I mean it was pretty much negatively correlated. I mean it started sloping back up positive and you get this slide. Boom, boom, boom. Just a little walk down. Let's skip the 45 and go right to the meat of the 33. So setting up. All the fissures are down. Contracting volatility, negatively correlated. That's how it closed. I like that. It's giving a little juju going into the open here. In the last 15-minute candle. Pulled back up a little bit. Yeah, contraction, negatively correlated. Setting up bull div. The returns oscillators above the zero mean. Fissures are all down, but I mean, hell, you got, I guess 3 of them are to the downside. One, what length? It's probably the 21 length. That baby's down below the 3SD band. The DLP though was setting up some bear div right throughout the day, and it did right here. That's why you definitely got to slide on the 15. The 15-minute DLP lasts like 3-4 candles. It dropped below. Goodness gracious. Someone 21. Let's see. Dollar. I'm looking for this dollar to get down below this. That is the first support level for the weekly volatility range. You can see, has it been supporting it? Yeah. I mean, look, you're literally the dollar from the open yesterday, or today's open. It's literally been bouncing off the top side of the 68.3, coming back down to the support level. I mean, it was grabbing up on these 4-hour Laplace distribution ranges, but right here, good test to test. Got a wick right to it. Shot it up to the top of the daily. Now it's back down here. 103, huh? I really want to see it drop below the 68.3 Laplace. And if it does, and this market starts turning, you could see another 1SD move. It wouldn't shock me at all. 102.5 area. Keep an eye on it. Definitely keep an eye on that baby. Let me see here. Look at these low time frames real quick. God, was that the 15 having an outlier like that? Yes, sir. Sure was. Powerful. Powerful dollar traders. God, all you people out there, don't you wish you had some indicators that actually gave you good intel? It's great now for trading. Like, because the real smart ones, I mean, we don't hear from a lot of people, but like, how awesome is it? Senex just pops in and he's like fucking just throwing charts out. This is what's happening. I was like, yeah, you go, brother. He gets it, man. Right? He gets it. Warlord gets it. There's a lot of people that gets it. P-Funk gets it. There's so many people out there that when they look at this, I don't know. When I look at charts like this, my gears start grinding, right? I start getting excited. There's only one other thing that gets me more excited than looking at volatility charts. Aloe vera. She gets me excited. Let's see.
But yeah, when you haven't, I will say this. When I haven't looked at the charts for 10 days,
yeah,
due to unfortunate circumstances,
mm-hmm.
like lightning hitting a house.
Right.
When they do load up, they bring a tear to my eye every fucking time.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry for the language, but
Nah.
All good.
That is awesome. Oh shit, the market opened too. Hello. Ding ding dong. Okay, Tesla. All right, where's that new daily range at? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Daily range is tight too. After yesterday, my God, it's only 30 cents, about 37 cents. Daily range been tested. Been tested indeed. Real nice test too. Let's see. Crypto looks good. Look at Coinbase right out of the gate, man. Coinbase sending a nice freaking candle right up to almost 40. Coinbase is on a mission. It's been beat the hell up. I mean, let's be honest. What has really gotten, I mean, the shit literally beat out of it. Coinbase and Tesla have just got murdered, man.
yeah, they just released news that they've let off 20% of their workforce.
I did. I saw that. And look at it pumping.
Yeah. So ChatGPT has now become the secretary.
I did. All right. I do not doubt it. Look at it pumping, man. Crazy. Coinbase already up 9%.
Yeah, Bitcoin's on a trending move.
Yeah. Well, Coinbase is ripping out of the gates, leading the markets on both sides. Crypto, I don't care what market you're in right now. Coinbase is ripping. God, look at natural gas just getting worked, man. Natural gas is a strange mother trucker right now, right? I mean, usually this time of the year, natural gas is fucking flying.
Well, it's had a big win, yeah. I mean, the American markets,
but down 10%
to sell, to basically get on all the European contracts. They switched over once that Nord Stream pipeline was blown up,
right?
And all the Europeans had good reason to switch over. Instead of trying to fix it and go back to Russia, they just said, all right, we'll go to the...
Wow. Good Lord.
Gee.
Yeah. Okay, so Coinbase on a mission, man. On a mission. Yeah. Uber and Lyft already up too. Amazon up already. I'll tell you what though. Where's Google? God, Google, man. Google just... They've fucking been tripping over its shoelaces for, I mean, a bit now. I mean, it just can't get out of the way of itself. It's a riot. It's down 2%. Everything else is showing some strength. Oracle, not so much. But yeah, lifting. I mean, look at Lyft popping. Already up 1.65%. But Coinbase, yeah, up 7.5%. Wasn't just up 9, almost 10. Baba's up again today. A lot of stuff cooking. Crypto's cooking. Let's go Solana. Great blockchain. Posted a nice chart and just somebody was asking about it. Threw a little chart over in the Black Rag Discord. Just showing. Yeah, click, man. Solana got taken. It got sniped. There was nothing wrong with Solana. Hell, it's a great blockchain. But right now, where the Bitcoin price is, Solana should literally be at about $35 if that wouldn't happen. Maybe even 40 by now. So if you go, and this is exactly what I showed. Let's go over to crypto real quick. There's Sol. Was it on the weekly? Wow. That is definitely some strength. And that's on the daily. I mean, that thing looks really good. But same thing. I want to do this. I want to see this 33 power mean really start cranking. Was it on the weekly though? Yeah, this is what I was showing. Yeah, look, I still even got my little pretty line. I put a line on my chart. So I was explaining. I was like, not only is this seller exhaustion, it's got to be just, it's brutal. The last time this 33 power mean was tested up here, this thing dumped out hard, right down, rode the 2SD band all the way down, then mean reverted, right? Came over, opened this weekly candle above, but kind of, man, it just ended up, it tried to pump up to the 2SD, pulled back right to the RMLR, opened up next week. We know what happened. We know what happened. Here was a little foreshadow here too. This nasty little pullback. There was already some heavy selling going on with all that shit.
Yeah, on the 6th. And it started on the 6th.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, well, I'm on the weekly chart. This is what the week for. So yeah, right.
I'm saying, right at the very day before that big drop, which was on the 7th.
Right.
The day before is when all that panic selling started to happen. TZ and SBF were chatting back and forth on the Twitter.
Right. Yeah, so you know me. Fuck, I'm in the news as about as much as I'm what I don't check too much.
Right, but that happened to be the time that happened, right?
Right.
6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
And boom, 2SD band again. Sideways, mean reversion. Then rode down that RMLR again. Made a move past the 95.4 Laplace. Pulled up above the reverse mean. The rest is history. And look at this. Last week. Boom. 2SD move. Pretty much just exceeded it probably by not much at all. Pennies. Opened up this week. Has already ran a 1SD move. But as from what I'm seeing here and just how beat up it is, this is a good target for Solana. Close up to $30 over the next couple weeks, I think. I mean, it'd have to be a 99.7 Laplace distribution range is literally right at it. That would wake some people up. But I think people are starting to realize, especially the people in the space that don't know about Solana, just like, oh, this thing's going to zero. Oh, it's crushed. Oh, scam token, whatever the hell they want to say. Now they're like, oh, wait.
Right.
And then I saw a report yesterday that Google bought, what was it? Literally $2.5 billion of Solana at $10. Did anybody else read that?
I didn't read that. Doesn't surprise me though. Not surprised.
Yeah, and then they were like looking at the wallet. I'm pretty sure it said that Google has the 13th largest wallet now, or something.
Not surprised.
Of Solana holdings. I was like, wow.
They like centralized things.
Yeah.
Especially when they can have some kind of a benefit from it. And they have long-term vision on a lot of things. And the people laugh at them for a lot of failed products, sure. But they also have a lot of successful products that they've made over the years.
Yeah, that's what I love people like that, right? It's like they don't realize, like great companies, great inventors, just great minds, right. They've failed so many times.
Yeah. Well, a good investor makes like 90 wrong decisions out of 100 when it comes to what to invest in.
Right.
Like, a great one will make 80.
Yeah. So I was explaining to people about like angel investors, VCs and shit, man. It's like they don't realize these guys are fucking smart. They're not going all in. They have got a shitload of risk on, and it is spread out. It is spread out through. They pretty much like they're all in the same shit. A lot of them. They just invest in everything.
Yeah, if you invest in 100 things, anywhere from 5 to 20 of them turn into diamonds, and the rest are, okay, you tried, it didn't work, so what? You know? And by the way, many of the people who fail as entrepreneurs, they get funded again the next time because they're smart enough to start a company. They just didn't succeed with that one for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're going to fail at everything, right? There's a lot of investors who will reinvest in the same entrepreneurs even if they lost money on them in the past because they know they're good managers. They just didn't happen to succeed in that one business model. Okay, try them up and try the next one.
Right. Woo! So that Coinbase move pulled back pretty damn quick. Sent a wick all the way to the 95.4 Laplace. So if you don't understand the distribution, you need to figure it out. There's a reason why we use these things. Because the algos do. So if you're looking on your traditional TA charts, where'd that wick just go to? I can tell you where it went to. It went to the daily 95.4 Laplace distribution range. That's where it went. 100%. Pop over here. Let me pull Solana up here.
But my triangle said it was going up or down.
But. Let's see here. So the daily. Yeah, it went to the daily 95. Let me see here. Oh, good Lord. Was I just... Hold on. I'm like, why is this not matching up? Well, hey, dummy. You got a Solana chart up and a Coinbase chart up. Those are not going to look the same. La vida loca. There it is right there. Look at the wick. Right to the pink dot. Okay. Wham! Rejected. Came back down inside the first standard deviation. It's above the 33 power mean on the daily. This is a powerful move, man. If this thing stays above here, Coinbase could rip. You could see it close back up here around 42 today. Let's see what happens. But that's a hell of a move just right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. We like it. We like it. We like it indeed. I bet. Let's pull. Damn. Let's see. Where are you, baby? You're way down here, aren't you? Got you stuffed in the basement. Let's pull up here. 5-day. Yeah. I mean, for crying out loud, there's so much bull div. Look at these fishers. Just starting. I don't even need to see the correlation. When you understand what everything else is doing, I know this is positively correlated expansion. Guarantee it. All the fishers up. I mean, this whole just crush on Coinbase has been setting up bull div on damn near everything. This Z-score log return's pretty damn high indeed, but it has not set up any hidden bear yet. Any hidden bear. This would actually be a good point here for this to turn back down, actually. Because we've seen it before. You can have the log return Z-score turned down, run all the way to the bottom side, while price action's rising or going sideways. All right, and I like to look at that as like just a bullish reset in between log returns and price action. I've seen it happen just too many times not to like, boom, it sticks out, right? It's like, okay, I see what's happening. It's happened before. Why not? Why can't it happen again? But yeah, this 5-day, I mean, the Z-score is high, but I like that there's no hidden bear. I do like it. Having an outlier on the daily, for sure. Well, if it moved to the 95.4 Laplace, of course you're going to have an outlier. And all the fishers are up. Volatility contracting, negatively correlated. Entropy starting to try to drop out of randomness. The predictors definitely flip. So go Coinbase. Run him. Run. Boy, he really likes Coinbase. No, I'm in a trade. Give a shit less, really. But yeah, if I'm actively trading something, if I have an open options trade for something, yeah, you're going to see me jock it a little more, of course. That's why we love our indicators. I mean, right, guys? Gals, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. Tells you a lot. Give yourself a little time to learn this. You are going to be very happy. There's no doubt. Anybody that has given this time, that's what happens with a lot of people. In this day and age, I mean, give me a break. It's crazy. People just want the quick, right? They have no patience, no time. They think their life's so jacked up, they can't do what's important. That's so wrong. That's so wrong in my opinion. That's like why I do not use a microwave. I don't heat water up in a microwave. I'm preparing my food. This is my time with my food. I'm going to put a lot of love into it. I'm not going to throw it in a fucking box and nuke it. Makes zero sense to me. It always has. Plus, there's too many studies out there. Boy, I went off the reservation, didn't I? But anyway, there's a lot of studies out there to show how bad it is to microwave food. Here goes these E-minis. So the E-minis are back up in the daily range, or at least trying. Yeah, both these daily ranges, too, are above the 68.3 Laplace. So how do I read this? I'm telling you right now. The E-minis get up above the top of this daily range. That is enough power. They could rip through this monthly. I'm not kidding. You could see a massive move today. Wow, that would be huge, too. So watch this. I do like that setup. The daily being above the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. That shows a lot of strength if it can get up here, man. And it is damn sure trying. Especially if you break, let's see here. Where is, oh yeah, we way above it. So that's the first resistance level. That is the R1 for the weekly. You get it. I could see this get stuck here for a little bit in between the center of the monthly and the weekly. But if you see one of these 15-minute candles close above like 1280, you'll probably see a rejection up here. Number one, you got the center of the month. It's a macro volatility range, and you got the first standard deviation. So there's a very high probability this will reject here. But just the strength it's showing and the way the VRE is set up with these distribution levels, I really like it. I really do. I mean, this thing could fly. The dollar, look, another bounce. Another bounce right off of that first support level, the weekly.
Yeah.
So you can see the dollar gets stuck right here. And I'll even say it again now that I see what's going on in the rest of the markets. If the dollar just doesn't show any strength, get stuck in the 68.3 Laplace, like above that weekly support level and below like the daily and the top side of the 63, these markets definitely have a chance to pump today. There's no doubt about it. They sure are trying. Go Coinbase. You're going to give it all right back? Well, here's the monthly range right here. So it's up above the monthly. It's good. Daily range definitely been tested. That's beautiful, though, to show the power of the distribution. People don't understand it, right? People don't understand it. A wick right to it, to the dollar, to the 95.4 Laplace distribution range. It's beautiful. We love it.
And Bitcoin went right up to that monthly and fell. It's just shy of the monthly. Right down.
Let's actually... Where's this at on the weekly? Yeah, Coinbase and no land. Let me see here. Let's go to crypto. Let's go to my little buddy BTC. Done me so righteous over the years. God bless Bitcoin.
The VRE is very telling.
Right?
On Bitcoin.
You're talking on the daily. Were you talking on? Oh, look at the date.
The VRE I was looking at, and it hit it hit a monthly level, and boom, right down. Just shy of it.
Woo! I'll tell you what, man. Anybody that knows what they're looking at right here, where this price action is, where this RMLR is, where the 33 power mean is, the bands themselves. Dude, this thing is getting ready for a move, man.
Dude, have you seen the ALR recently on the daily? It has not been that compressed since 2020. I mean, that's a long time.
And I got a news flash for all the crypto bears out there. You better be real fucking careful, man. I'm telling you right now, if you are a bear in crypto, you could be on the verge of getting your ass really wrecked. Really wrecked. This is a time to reevaluate whatever your edge is. If you're in profit right now as a bear, I would highly recommend you probably taking that profit. I would. I'd be taking the profit.
And also, even if it does, like, even if, for example, Bitcoin dips to 11K or 10K or even 9K, like, there's a lot more upside potential than there is downside potential at this point. So, taking a lot. If you've been riding down the whole way from the highs and you're still not taking profits, I would be very careful.
I'd be very, very careful. Okay, Bitcoin. Let's pop up here. I'm going to continue to show this on the monthly chart. There's still 3 fissures down, and the DLP just on the steady decline. The volatility, right? And here's even the Laplace bands are tight. Z-score is almost at the 90% confidence interval, and this whole down move from the all-time highs has been doing nothing but printing bull div. Doing nothing. And I've already showed this before. Look at the 45-day Z-score. Hidden bull div, right? Hidden bull divergence. And bull div on the returns oscillator. One of the fissures is up. And a lot of them are down pretty low here. So the monthly volatility crushed. 45-day volatility crushed. Z-score log returns showing hidden bull div. Bull div on the returns oscillator. When does this candle close? Wow. Hell, we just got a new one. It's even more powerful. I'll tell you what, I got a little tingling. In my nether region right now. I like the way these charts look, I'm not gonna lie. It's a 3-day doing. Yeah. Having an outlier. Volatility crushed again. Volatility crush. And this is, I'll tell you what, man, you had this contracting volatility. The correlation broke right there. I mean, you had a little expansion, but overall it's contracting from this high, right? This local high, the volatility expansion. So this little walk up, I like it. All the fissures are up. And I've said this before. Let's go back over here. So that's the daily. Well, here's the weekly. We like looking at the weekly. That's my target. I'm sticking to it. Right now it's at 19.8. All right. We have not had a test. We have not had a test of that 33 power mean since back here at the local high at like 48. What happened there? We all know. And it shot right down. Literally through the 3SD band, right? This wick got to the 3SD band, mean reversion, rejection, mean reversion, sideways, mean reverted again. Then here's the FTX debacle, right? Boom, 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 boom. Now we're back up above the RMLR. This is, at this point, this is almost a no-brainer for me. I mean, I'm looking for Bitcoin to make like a $2,500 move here at some point. And we know how Bitcoin does it, right? It's not going to just, in my opinion, it's not going to be like over a week period where this thing's just going to, okay, let's move 500 a day. Here we go. We're going to have this little, Bitcoin does it, man. You can see this thing just rip.
If you're in it, you're in it. If you're not, well.
Yeah. Yep.
Next one.
I do like it, though. And that 33 power means starting to flatten out a little bit. Look, I can even compress everything. Oh, look, it's real flat. I'm just kidding.
Right. Super flat.
Oh, my God. Look how flat it is. I think it's changing up. Hilarious. But, boy, oh, boy. This is what I do like. And remember when, I mean, we are back here just... This prediction of the RMLR, man, it's starting to... Yeah. I like it. I really do.
Yeah.
It's about time for this thing to turn around, man.
And the asset will obviously not go to the very bottom of it most of the time or ever.
Right.
It'll usually turn around before it reaches that bottom. So, could very well be.
Yeah. The thing is, this thing has went sideways, and it's at the 3SD band. The bands are tight, though.
Yep.
People are like, oh, well, no, it looks to me like it's going to go down. You get a massive expansion of volatility here, and this data set start rising very quickly. These bands are going to shift immediately.
Yep.
100%. They're going to start flying. The daily, though, man, this is speaking volumes to me right here.
Yeah.
This is Bitcoin's chance. For sure. I mean, it's right where it needs to be for this thing just to absolutely explode. When I say explode, I've been thinking that 20K area is going to get retested again. Then we're going to see what's really going to go on. How's this party going to shift? Okay, let's see.
I mean, it's riding above the power means there for the last several days already. So.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Those power means are powerful.
The minis are defying, actually, this, the dollar, right? The dollar came down, but then it bounced off that support level, and it's back up at the top, or it was back up to the top side of the 68.3, so you had this quick little pullback again. Except the minis, man, they're pretty resilient right now. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
SPY is in the 68.3 Laplace range. Stuck below the center of the monthly. It's literally, it could range in between the weekly and the monthly.
I will say on Bitcoin, I don't think that we're out of the woods yet in terms of hitting 17 or the 17 area again. Maybe as high as 17.2 or something like that. Just because there is still a power mean reversion to complete if it reverts it sideways or down. But it, so it could take a few more days, maybe another up to a week or so. But probably in the coming days, it'll revert to wherever the power mean will be while it's running on the 4-hour.
That's what I'm pulling up right now. It was like
from tapping the top side of that RMLR band to the upside about where it was yesterday. So it could easily tap down, but it does not have to.
Well, I mean,
it does not have to hit that.
Yesterday, Bitcoin definitely came down and tested that RMLR, but now it just
it reverted to the RMLR, but most of the time it'll go to the actual power mean itself. So
and that's at it's at 17. We'll see what happens here. Where's the fucking
and it's rising. It's rising. So again, it could be 17, 17.2. By the time it actually meets, so it could sideways walk a little while, or even just rise up and then dump a little bit for a quick spike and touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Totally acceptable, but it will revert to that usually.
Getting this little squeeze here too. The old Yasha scissor.
But overall, that's looking good, man.
Right.
Yeah, the little squeeze.
Had a dream, woke up, Yasha had a big pair of scissors. I gotta run for your life.
The future scissors.
The future scissor man. Gonna come snip you.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
RMLR is incredible, and when you stick it over a PV2, and you got that mean running through it.
Yeah. Yeah, you give us somebody. You give us somebody that definitely has been trading for a long time, and they know there's got to be something better out there, right? They want more gains. Everybody wants more gains. Everybody wants to get a fucking better P&L going. There's no doubt about that. But you give us an hour with somebody that's actually smart, that understands trading, and then you start explaining this stuff to them, they're hooked, man. They will be hooked. The thing is a lot of people trading these days, you know, or it's just like I was talking about before. Everybody wants something quick. That's what's crazy about crypto and the NFT space in general. It's like these people don't understand. They want like shit has to moving like in hyperspace speed, which is ridiculous. And I was telling this other guy, dude, if you're in a traditional investment, you might get a report every quarter. And you donkeys are in here just screaming and crying, selling for losses. When is there going to be an announcement? What's going on with this project? It's just crazy, man. It fucking blows my mind. Meanwhile, massive deals have been signed and executed with Catalina Whale Mixer. Do I have the alpha? I sure the fuck do. I signed an NDA though. So I cannot speak of it, but I'm telling you right now, if you're out there listening, it's going to melt people's faces. Nobody has been able to bridge the gap, a real bridge from like Web 2 to Web 3. And if they did, it petered out. Like the Bored Apes, right? They had a little bit of an end, boom, it just petered out. And there's nothing now. I mean, wait till this alpha drops. It's all I can say. It's not financial advice at all, you know? Hey, if you want to go buy silly JPEGs, knock yourself out. If I was going to be buying, if I'm buying JPEGs right now, though, probably be Catalina Whale Mixer. Not going to lie. But I got a little advantage. I know the alpha. You can probably hear it in my voice. I mean, it's giggly, man. It's huge. It's huge. And one thing that we've said, that we have been able to say, it's a top 3 entertainment group, right? That Catalina Whale Mixer has executed a deal with. So you can boil that down. All you gotta do is Google, what are the top 3 entertainment companies? It's one of them. We have been able to say that. We just can't say which one. It's huge though, man. It's massive. And I've been telling people the whole time, you got to research who these guys are that started Catalina, and their reputations are on the line. And everything they've done is, I mean, they have done some great things in the entertainment industry. Everybody that knows them knows this. They're hard workers, they're grinders, they are real builders, where a lot of these NFT projects are just ridiculous. It's just all hype and bullshit. They're going to be gone in a year or two. And it's just all fluff. Wait till you see the liquidity pull out all these other projects when this alpha drops, and they're like, oh shit, those guys are real builders. It's like, yep. Yes, we are. Yes, we are indeed. So the only one in the chat right now that's got some whales is old Jeff at Alpha Trading. We got a couple in the Dow. It's going to be exciting. Meanwhile, I'm up to like, I don't know, I think I got 47 whales now. Fuck, I got a bad problem. I got a disease. It's okay. Okay, let's see what any fast movers in crypto. AVAX is up, what, 2.6%? Yeah, these traditional markets are kind of freaking taking the reins, though. Let's see. Copper back up now, finally. Copper, we talked about that copper run. Look at it, man, it's over 4. That's nice. It's real nice. Where's Warlord? I'm sure he loves his copper. Crazy.
Yeah, Sean, you're up. You got gold is up at an 8-month high. Platinum is up. Yeah. Copper's up. Palladium is up today. Platinum is down on the day, but platinum has been rising lately. And silver's also a little bit down today, but in general, the shiny rocks are all right.
Over there. Oh, yeah. Let me see. I got to load this up here.
But still, if you think about it, I mean, gold is at 1881. What was gold at 14 years ago when Bitcoin launched?
What was it at? I could look.
Yeah, it was like, I think a couple grand or something, huh?
Yeah, it was definitely low.
I mean, let's see here. Let's put on a 12-month. Let's see. In 2009, it wasn't that much lower than it is now.
Hmm.
And the high in 2009 was 1198. The high in 2011 was where it's at basically right now. So 2011 until now, it's basically gone sideways, right? It dipped from 1,900 bucks down to 1,000, and has taken what 7 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years to get back up, basically.
That sounds fun.
And the last 3 years, it's been going sideways in a range of about 2,000 down to 1,640. So a $400 range, up and down, up and down, up and down for 3 years,
Right.
flat. I mean, come on.
Come on.
I mean, that's just, you know. Oh, does it look okay for now? Yeah, it looks okay for now.
Oh, beautiful right here.
Does that mean it's going to have an explosive growth? No, gold is never going to have an explosive growth. Right?
Right.
Not like it did more than 15 years ago already. You know, and even then, it's like a massive year is like 20-30%. Massive.
Yeah. There it was.
It hasn't had like the last time gold went up over 100% was 1979.
Wow.
You want to wait 43 years for the next?
No kidding.
So it could happen maybe in another couple of years. Yeah, okay. So you waited 50 years. You know, if it happens by 2029, it'll be 50 years till it goes up 100% again in a year. But that's a long time to wait, right? And that was the 70s when gold was basically paper gold was removed from the peg of the dollar. And since then, it's been going down and up a little bit every year. Nothing at all close to what it used to do in the 70s, obviously.
Right.
When it was basically released as a thing you could trade as opposed to being pegged to the dollar. And so yeah, gold is not exactly the most exciting asset, but I think that's why people like to have it, is because it's not exciting. It's kind of relatively stable, even when it has an up year or a down year.
And that's what it is. It's like your money's safe. Your dollar's safe in gold. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Basically.
If you want to be safe, be in cash or be in gold. I mean, there's no doubt. Bitcoin, it's just the crypto market cap. I mean, I'm thinking what, 10 trillion? Maybe, yeah, right. $10 trillion market cap in crypto. You're going to start to see the digital gold narrative really you're going to see people knowing that, hey, you know what? The volatility is not as bad as it used to be, because that's why I think when the volatility will settle down a little bit. I think there'll always be a lot of volatility in crypto, but as far as Bitcoin goes, I mean, it's going to get to a level where it's going to be pretty damn safe.
Yeah, but 10 trillion is still extremely tradable, because if you look at all the market caps of the majors, right up.
What was the market cap high for crypto?
Like a trillion?
Yeah, I think like 1.2 or something like that.
Yeah, it tapped a trillion and then it came back down basically.
It was like no. They just crushed it. Yeah. Hey, let's get some operators to start this exchange, and we'll just fucking make it explode, and then we'll just fucking bring it down hardcore in like a year and crush the markets.
Not the first time they've done it. Yeah. They did that in 2017, the day they released ETFs.
Yeah.
Not a coincidence.
And everybody was excited, right? Oh, go get an ETF. I'm like, you dumbasses. Yeah. This isn't going to go well.
Yeah.
This is not going to go well. But it was great for gold. It was like, really? Yeah. Listen to what Yasha just told you about gold. Wasn't good.
Yeah. No. The day they let market makers basically short Bitcoin, that was when it fell.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
What a surprise. You let people who make markets short an asset when it's at its all-time high. What do you think it's going to do?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But back then, a lot of retail traders were, largely moving the markets because investors at large firms had not yet moved in. And as soon as they did that, the game changed. Now it's not retail traders that move the markets of crypto at all, right? I think the retail traders are just getting in on the trades, but not moving the market. With, you know, if you don't have a couple thousand or more Bitcoins, you're not moving the market. I mean, that's just how it goes. And even a couple thousand wouldn't really do it these days.
So this volatility on the 90-minute on Bitcoin's crushed right now. Predictors to the top side, all the fishers are up. The returns oscillator is attempting to stay above the zero mean. DLP's starting to build again. Right, it did have some bear div, right? Boom, played out. Boop, 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 boop. There was bear div on the returns oscillator too. Bear div on the z-square log returns. So now, I'm gonna have to see what's happening here for sure, because there is a little bit, yeah, I mean, there's some hidden bull, a little bit of hidden bull, but I do like it. I like the fact that the predictor is to the top side. The volatility totally, I can't even talk, contracted, negatively correlated, and get this nice walk up, even at a 95.4 Laplace move right there, the 90-minute. But this thing, because, you know, then jump down, cut that baby in half, go down to the 45, you're having an outlier. You're having an outlier, and all the fishers are up looking strong. Trying so hard to start the trend. You can see, man, it's almost there. It's like, woo, it's on the borderline of starting the trend right now. Volatility, though. We need volatility because this thing is starting to slope positive, and it's contracting.
Yeah.
That's holding it back right now. I mean, that literally is what this wick down below the 95.4 Laplace. We got a wick below the 68.3 right here, but now it's starting. So I'd imagine, what's the volatility on the 33? Be expanding, bitch.
Already have a trend.
That's what you want to see.
33-minute and the 15-minute is below that, obviously.
This is exactly what you want to see when you're dropping down through. Now the 33, it is positively correlated, expanded volatility, and the entropy is starting to hammer down. And and you're having an outlier. So an outlier on the 33, the 45, DLP's building. Definitely outliers up to the 99% confidence interval. Yeah, it's all good though. You got two together though. It didn't set up any div. That's beautiful. Yeah, Bitcoin looks good to make a little movie poo here. Let me see. Let's go on this VRE real quick. But you can see where it's at. Where's the top of the monthly? Boom, we got a wick right to it earlier. That's the top of the monthly range right there. About 17.3, 17.343. No, sorry, 17.323.
Right.
Yep.
17.323. That's where it rejected from about a half hour ago, and now it's been pumping from the time it hit that middle of the daily range.
And that is what on the weekly. There's the top of the weekly. So we got R1. I like the R2 up here. It's right at the 95.4 Laplace. That's easy. I'd imagine we're going to see this pretty quick, like 17.5, 17.6. Move up here. I mean, we do have a little overhead resistance here with the 1SD and the weekly and the weekly R2 top of monthly, which just got a wick. Just got a wick right to it earlier. Boop, boop. A couple 15-minute candles ago. This thing's juicing up. It's definitely juicing up for a move. There's no doubt about that. Because the dollar, I'm telling you, the dollar's just showing weakness. It's been showing me weakness for a while now. And it just like Google. I mean, fuck, it can't get out of the way of itself. It keeps getting trapped up below this macro volatility. And then trying to find support on some support levels of said macro volatility ranges, which here's a couple right here, monthly and weekly. I mean, as this week progresses, you get down below this monthly right here at 102, this thing's gonna slide hard. It's gonna slide real hard. 101, maybe. We got, what is today, Tuesday? It's about 4 days. Very, 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 very nice. Ooh, just like my portfolio right now. Fucking green as a greenback. Like that.
Yeah,
like
that.
Definitely
green today.
Good start of the year. So I'm funneling liquidity into that account. What the hell was that I hear? Holy shit.
For the uninitiated, it means money.
I think they found me. There's a fucking chopper. What the fuck's happening here? You're like, what do you mean you think they found you? Are you being sought after?
Coming to get you,
it's the whale copter, you know it.
They're dropping in to say hi.
It's the whaley copter.
And give you your respect. That's right. They're bringing you some respects.
Yeah. But you know, you'll see.
Like, listen, bro, the alpha here's the alpha on the alpha.
Right. Here's the alpha.
Get in the chopper. We got to go somewhere important.
There goes Coinbase. Well, the dollars, I'm telling you, man, this dollar keeps showing weakness. These markets are going to fly again. And it is showing weakness. You can see there's not even a lot of volatility in it right now. There really isn't. There really isn't.
All over the place. Down on the scalp zone.
Yeah.
1 minute time frame.
This Coinbase right now is reacquiring the 1SD normal distribution. And like we said earlier, got a wick right to the 95.4 Laplace. This has got the writing on the wall of just being a banger. And at this point, the way it's moving, these volatility range, these resistance levels, they're going to be 44.29. I could see Coinbase closing up here.
Every time you say that, I feel like I have to give the disclaimer. When we say resistance, we mean sell pressure. When we say support, we mean buy pressure.
There you go. There you go. Now you're bringing it straight.
I have to say that.
Straight talk.
People watching us, I'm like, oh, you mean resistance and support, huh? No.
Yeah. But these are real lines, ladies and gentlemen. We don't just draw these fucking things.
Yeah. This is not random stuff.
This is math at its finest.
Yeah.
Standard deviation of returns is volatility.
Yeah.
Had somebody come in the other day. I'm trying to explain some stuff to a few people about mean reversion.
Yeah.
Now talking, and these guys were just like, man, explain it to me like I'm 5. I was like, you're making me feel real stupid right now. And I get, these are really smart guys too. That's why this shit throws people for a loop in the beginning, man. You're like, what? What are you even talking about? It's like, look, you're a smart guy. Give me 5 minutes. We'll get you cracking. Then some dude comes in who I've really lost, where I'm really kind of disgusted with lately. And just like, bruh, it's mean reversion. Like, yeah, you are stupid. It's just mean reversion. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, it's mean reversion. I was like, thanks for coming in. Hey, explain it to everybody for me, please. Crickets. It's like, you dumbass, get out of here.
By the way, look at
learned a new word.
Bitcoin on this just hammered up to exactly the target.
Hey, man.
Waked up.
Yeah.
And that's it. Very nice on the trending move.
We're about to hit this.
Very nice.
I'm sure.
It's not a signal.
17.4.
Not a signal, but when we tell you an asset's in a trending move, watch it.
Yeah.
Learn from it.
17.4 incoming, and then probably 95.4 Laplace, 17.5 area.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good.
Easy.
Coinbase breaking the 1SD right now. Dollar showing fucking weakness again. And here, I'm telling you, this is only going to hold so long. It's been wrapping this thing. And it's not able to keep above the 68.3 Laplace. It tried right before market open, rejected. Now, boom, heading back down again because we bounced, went back up to it. Is this third time a charm? Pretty much. Let's see what happens. For a full test, yeah. 1, 2. Let's see what happens when it comes down this time. Oh, it's trying to hang on this 4-hour. 68.3 Laplace range. That's what this is. There's a skinny white line right under here too. Boom. There's a lot of shit right here. So yeah, it's a rough for the dollar right now. It closes some 15-minute candles below here. It's gonna break the bottom side of the 68.3 probably. That's gonna give it enough juice to get down there. And then you're gonna see some shit really start scooting for sure. Coinbase. Woof. It almost closed that 15-minute candle above the 1SD, and now this new one's it's pumping up there. Like we said, we got some macro, we got some overhead sell pressure. How's that?
Yeah.
There we go. We're not getting people confused. Oh my goodness. All my trades look so good. Set famous last words. I'm so close to taking all this profit right now, it's ridiculous. I'm just so far fucking away from expiration, but still, man, it's all about a profit game.
Yeah.
I like these trades
That's
though.
the beauty of American options. You don't have to stay in forever.
It's everything that really got beat the fuck up. Amazon, Coinbase, Lyft, Tesla, Uber. They just all got wrecked. They all got wrecked. And on Solana, loaded up on some Solana down there. Everybody's like, it's going to zero. Oh no, it's $3. And we were given probabilities to both sides. There was some shit down around $3 and stuff. But in my head, I'm going, nah, no way. No way. The buy pressure will come in way before then. And whoop, here we are. Solana's right back up at what, 16 and a half? Making its way back to $30 here at some point. I mean, it's got to stabilize up there. There's no reason. It just got caught up in that mess and just got the fucking rug yanked from out of under it. People are starting to realize, shit, I wish I would have bought Solana under $10. Yeah, it probably would have been a good call. Then you had so many people, like in the Solana ecosystem of NFTs, just selling the bottom, not only of like the Solana floor of said NFT projects, but the bottom of a Solana itself. And that's what, in my opinion, that's what attracted me to NFTs, because when this market takes off, not only is whatever project, it's going to increase in Solana value, but at the same time, Solana's ripping and increasing in value. You talk about some heavy leverage that you're really not even exposed to. It's pretty powerful, man. It can really rip. I mean, your portfolio can just, boom, just skyrocket so damn fast. But it's just like any type of trading. You got to take profits. That's why I've loaded up like crazy. So I can afford to dump some and take some profits. That's what it's all about. I'm a degen. All right, I'll quit making excuses. I'm just a degen. Let's see here.
Fill up the buckets, man. Fill up the buckets.
Fill in the buckets. Fill in the buckets. All right. I don't know, man. I do like Solana back up there, though. Right around. I mean, we just showed it. I'll show it again. I've been doing a lot of flipping between these markets, haven't I? It's all good. It's how I roll.
Yeah, man.
Oof, God, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you get up here, like here's the first part, and this is on the 4 hour, right? You're up here around this 3SD band, goes sideways, mean reverts, bounces off the 33 power mean. Anon, you watching this shit? We know what we're doing. And then it just rips, right? Rips, and it's down here at the 2SD band. Got a wick right to it. Got a wick right before this. After this sideways on the 4 hour, it went down, tested the 1SD, pulled up above, and then just boop 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 boop. Now back up above the reverse mean of log returns. So what can you target here? I love these deviation levels. This is a 4 hour candle though. This thing would have to rip to get up to the 1SD, and that's like 17 and a half. But over the next, maybe today and tomorrow, you could see Solana back up here, almost $19. Hell, could do a 3SD move up here on the bands. It's over $20 Solana. And in my opinion, Solana gets back over $20, people are going to be like, oh, I guess it's not dead. People are going to start buying back in because $20 Solana is cheap. I was buying below 30. As soon as it started getting below 30, I started just chunking away. People are like, oh, it's just going to zero. I'm like, well, I'll be buying at zero too. While you're sitting on your hands, not taking any risk, and then going, I never make money in this shit. I don't even know why I trade. It's like, well, because you don't know what you're doing. For God's sakes. It would help a lot if you understood the markets. That's the first thing. For crying
just
out
spend
loud.
the time to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You can get good at it.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
You got to put in time.
People tell me they put in some time, like hours or days. I'm like, that's not time, bro. That's watching YouTube videos for a few videos and saying you've tried to learn something. That's not how it goes. You
Here's
gotta
the
practice
chart.
and practice, and you gotta trade and trade. There's no shortcuts at all. The shortcut are the tools we built and released onto the market and to people who want to know how to do this stuff and put in the time and effort. That's the shortcut. Learn it, and it's all the shortcut you need. Because the information is right there. You don't need to learn a strategy. You don't need to learn a pattern. You don't need to learn any of that silly nonsense.
No.
You learn how to read what indicators are telling you, and you could be trading like we're trading.
Yeah. And this is the chart I posted yesterday. I mean, I only put it in the Black Rag Discord, but bam, there's that power mean up there, about $28. There's that power mean. Now, does it do it this week? I'll tell you what, if it does, we are at the top of the Laplace distribution range, right? On the weekly candle. That little pink dot by that little pink line right there, that is the 99.7 Laplace distribution on the current weekly candle. And it is, when I see something like this, I'm like, do I think it could happen? Hell yeah, I do. That is a magnet right now, man, in my opinion. That is a massive magnet, considering it's the top side of the distribution. So it's not asking for too much. It's like, hey, let's bump the top side. Then let's reevaluate. Let's go sideways for a little while. Let everything reset a bit. I could see that happening this week. I really could. But, you know, next week, probably, maybe, and if I'm going probability-wise, I'm probably going to say to go up there this week and make that kind of run to the top side of the distribution like that. The Laplace distribution, too. It's way wider. Way wider. Actually, but I mean, look at the 3SD though, man. They're pretty damn close, to be honest. You usually don't see that. Usually Laplace 99.7 is, there's a lot more space, which is making me think, you know how everybody, I still do, but I would look at the distance between the 95.4 Laplace ranges and the second standard deviation. So look at the top side. The 2SD's above the 95.4 Laplace on the top side, but it's above the 95.4 Laplace to the downside. Look at the 99.7 and the third standard deviation to the downside. They're almost right on top of each other. God, man, this is wow. I'm still sticking to it though. This looks like top side. You get tight distribution ranges like that though between the two models. They are definitely magnets, but they're tied up here too. And you got the power mean that we really haven't gave a full test to since back here at $143 Solana. $143
right around the same
Solana.
time Bitcoin did it, right?
Yeah.
March or something.
Yep, 100%, man. And then once you understand the distribution, the reverse mean of log returns, you know. I mean, this thing's down here riding the 2SD band. Sent a wick down to the 99.7 Laplace, but pulled back up. This was a no-brainer at some point. So then you're looking at lower time frames on the regular charts waiting for this to happen. And it mean reverted again, came sideways, got up above, there's the FTX debacle, down to the 2SD band, been going sideways, got trapped up, slid down on the RMLR right here, been bouncing ever since. Used it as, there's a lot of buy pressure. Ha, I didn't say it like that, Yasha. A lot of buy pressure.
Right.
So this is a no-brainer, and then we'll have to reevaluate and see what's going on. Because if Solana gets back up above this 33 power mean, the predictor's flipped. The predictor is flipped on the weekly, for sure. So all points are all signs are pointing to this retesting this power mean up here around $28. Yeah. Then people start taking notice again. Oh, Solana's for real? It always has been. It always has been, friends. Always has been real. Yeah, look at the dollar. What are you gonna do, dollar?
It'll probably like flip that power mean into the other direction as well. So once it does that, if it's running above that power mean and the power mean sloping up, it'll be a nice ride back up for a little while.
Here goes those minis. These minis are slowly rising. Slowly rising. I mean, this dollar's trapped up down here. If this dollar doesn't make a run to this 1SD, these markets are going to pump. If it can't get above...
People say the bear markets, when you build, this is what they mean.
Yes.
So literally...
What time is it? 10:24? Yeah, it's about time to wrap this up. I got stuff to do. Yeah. Like stare at this beautiful freaking portfolio I got working right now. Yeah. I think these trades, they're probably about a third, probably about 30-40% in profit. About 30. It's not quite where I want it. I'll tell you what, man, these things get up to about 50% profit. I am snatching that shit all day. I'm going to take it. Even in options. Right? You got to take your profit. That's why I don't know how people trade European. That's where the future's really coming to play. Because they got to hold the expiration. What that's all you can do. You can either add legs on, right? Buy stock. Fuck. Futures, man. That's why when you get close into these monthly expirations, that's why you see some wild shit going on in futures. People are just scrambling to protect themselves. They're buying or selling futures to protect their positions, especially if they don't want to roll their position, throw another leg on, try to cap their profit, whatever they're trying to do. Options is a rabbit hole, though. I mean, I know people have been trading for decades and they're still like learning. It's just a non-stop learning process.
For sure.
And some of the best, and I've heard them talk about it, they're fucking, dude, you have got to, it's all about size. You got to take your risk and really spread it out. Really spread it out. There's no reason why you should be trading unless you are lock solid and the charts are just, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you shouldn't be trading more than a lot. Take that, spread it out, man. I mean, I would love to like start working my way over this first quarter of the year into literally like 50 to 75 options trades, good ones where either I'm closing out, getting in new ones, or I'm rolling positions for more credit, because I'm definitely a net seller. I like to sell it. Options were made to sell. It's a no-brainer. There's too much information out there showing if you're a premium buyer, it's a horrible P&L over time. It's just absolutely horrible. But selling,
that you should be scalping.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. That's good stuff.
At least you can get in and out very quickly.
Yeah.
Take your profits without waiting for a wreck.
Train wreck! Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, let's wrap this special. I got some I forgot to wish one of my newer friends a happy birthday yesterday. I was absent from this other Discord, and I just noticed it was Dwayne's birthday. I see Grizz in here right now. God, I'm so not very happy I missed that. I just clicked in over there today and was like, oh shit, I missed Dwayne's birthday. But hell, he's in the future. Maybe it's still his birthday. I don't know. That's my next point of origin. Go over there and wish him a happy birthday. Damn. So yeah, good stuff in the markets. Keep an eye on the dollar. If it gets trapped right here all day in between the top side, maybe this support level, or if it even starts dropping lower, these markets are going to definitely have a good day. They're already starting out all right. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and if it taps out here for today, that's fine too. Just be on the lower time frame so you can catch the moves.
Yeah. So the link to the Alpha Trading Discord is in the description of all of these videos. Come in. Join the Discord, open a support ticket, request your free volatility starter pack. That'll get you started down this path of trading volatility, entropy, probability and statistics, the VEPS. People say, oh yeah, well how much is it to teach us? $0. Right? We don't charge for education. We don't charge for education. We even give you some free volatility tools to start, because this is not for everybody. Right? You got to put time in to understand this stuff. And if you start seeing something with these free tools we give you, and you start asking questions and want to gain knowledge about it, you're going to take off, right? That's how people get hooked in this. You actually see it, right? You actually see the power of these tools. I mean, we can only we show them every day on the stream, just how these things operate. And the fact that more people haven't taken notice and they just want to watch YouTube Jimmy and get signals and what's going on with the 50 MA and all this just total garbage that we all used to be a part of. And that's the thing. Everybody are very savvy traders. It's not like I didn't make money when I was using that shit, because my same philosophy worked back then. You got to take your profit. You got to limit your loss. If I had a trade turn against me, I'm fucking out immediately. Why other retail traders are just like, oh, well, I got my stop loss down there. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't use stop losses. It's in my head. I don't want the exchange to know where the hell where I'm setting all these levels of risk at. It's just stupid, man. Even if my entries, I wouldn't like just throw in an entry somewhere, because the chances of it getting hit are pretty slim. You got to be quick. You see the move happening, You target an area, and you slip it in when the volatility has got a hold. And these exchange operators, they're fucked at that point. When the volatility starts moving in a direction and especially when it's expanding and the correlation is to one way or the other, it's on, man. You're going to get that entry filled. But I noticed over the years, you start putting in stop losses, take profit levels. That's why, bottom line, you just have to monitor your trades. If you want to be a trader, you're at your job. You know, what other job do you just run off and do something and just leave your shit unattended? It's a bad idea. You can get wrecked real fast doing that.
Also, what other trading group shows you literally indications into the future that are as extremely accurate as our indicator tools like the PV2 or the RMLR? I mean, you want to talk about things that give you an actual quantifiable edge?
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing like our PV tools. There's just nothing like it. And I don't just say that because I use them and we're on all that stuff, but, you know, show me another tool that shows you literally where the asset is likely to go in the future with extreme accuracy. Like,
extreme.
I don't see them. Yeah, I don't see them.
No.
They can talk all they want. They can say, oh, we got, you know.
Meanwhile, that first Coinbase 15-minute candle sent a wick to the dollar. See that white cross right there where that wick just nailed and then rejected? That's the 95.4% Laplace distribution range on the top side of the daily candle. Right? I mean, so anybody out there doesn't think these algos are using this, but instead they're using fib levels and MACD and shit like this to trade. Here, think about it this way. There's a reason why hedge funds are hedge funds, right? High frequency trading firms. There's a reason why. Those people are who they are because they're trading these markets correctly. And they're just gobbling up retail traders.
Record profits last year at Citadel and other firms like it, right? Like 7.5 billion, I think, for their digital trading group, and like 22 billion for their overall group.
Yeah.
Because they use the math.
They use the math.
It's because they trade math. They don't trade silly things.
Yeah. Do you think an algo that costs $1 million to build, some trading algo for a high frequency trading firm, do you think they're trading moving averages, man? Wake up, people. They are trading sophisticated math. All right, the distribution, 100%, 100%. And we're going to leave on that note, the distribution. Let it ring true in your ears, ladies and gentlemen. Come over. Let us pour honey in your ears. We do it well. So yeah, guys, wherever you're living at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time for the Wednesday market open. See you guys.